Okay, so I have either uploaded a file to Schoology or I have emailed it out to you guys. Either way, what I want you to do is I want you to download the file and bring it up. Once you bring it up, it should look like this. What I want you guys to do is I want you to, actually this is a template that I want you to use every time that you create a drawing file. So what you'll do is you'll come up here to, the save as, and I want you to save this so that it will save copy as a template. And I want you to save the copy as a template, hit save. And mine already exists because I created it on here, and then hit yes. And that should pop up now every time that you want to create a drawing. So, for example, if I am just bringing up Inventor, then after you've saved it as a template, what you should be able to do is to come over here to New. It'll bring up this menu. I have several templates on here, but you should only have maybe 3. Click on that IAD Mrs. D template, and it should open it up, and it will prompt you to put your name, period, so whatever period you're in, second, and like the part name. So you're going to be doing this for your puzzle pieces right now, so I would do, blue puzzle piece number 1 or whatever it is that you're going to bring up. You'll pull up your drawing file, and it should look like this, and it'll have all this in there for you. Your little ribbon part will look a little bit different. It'll say place views, and then under create, you should be able to select base, go to the folder that you have your puzzle cubes in, or puzzle pieces in. Click on that, and it will bring it up. And the first thing it's going to do is it's going to put your front view on there for you, and you won't be able to change that just yet. And then you'll do your side view, and then up here, your isometric view. You'll right click and hit create, and there you'll have all your views. Now this all looks kind of jumbled up over here, and you can change that. If you come up here and you see these little red dotted lines, click on those, and you can kind of put it wherever you want to put it. I want this one closer over here, so I just kind of click on that red dotted line and I move them to where they are at where I want them to be. Then I want to take this isometric, put it right in there. Now one thing that's wrong about this is that my views right here are a little off in the fact that orthographic should never be, shaded. So I'm going to right click on that front view and hit edit view. Then go over here to this little box that says shaded. I'm going to unclick that and hit OK, and then they're going to unshade. Now you have to right click on this front view, because if you click on either of these, then it won't work. So we're pretty much done here, except we need to add dimensions to it. So I'll come up here to annotate. I'll click on dimension, and we want to remember 3 things with these puzzle cubes when dimensioning them, because they're such a basic object to dimension. First thing is we want to include all dimensions. So we're going to include dimensions for height, we're going to include dimensions for width, and we're going to include dimensions for depth. We want to make sure that we place dimensions between views. So for example, this top view and this front view share the same width, so we want to put them between those. We know that this front view and this right view share the same height. So we want to put that in between them. And we know that these two share the same depth. So we want to put them somewhere here or here. So we also want to make sure that we do not dimension to a hidden line. So one thing that we can do is hit dimension. Then you're going to hit the corner. And I want to dimension this whole entire width here. So I do this corner and I do this corner. And I bring it up. And I hit OK. Now I want to dimension this little line right here. Because I want to make sure, you know, we've got to include dimensions for, you know, all the parts so that if this were to be recreated, it could be. And I need to know how long this is. So I'm going to go to here, and pull it up right there. Okay. I'm going to do the same for depth. So I'll do overall. And remember, I don't want to cross dimensioning lines, so I'm going to add my height onto this right view. That will also keep me from dimensioning to a hidden line. Well, actually, that wouldn't be a hidden line, but anyway. Scratch that last part. But now it is all dimensioned, and I'm just going to hit File, Save. And I'm going to save it in that same file that I've been saving all my puzzle cube things in. And do it for every single puzzle piece.